Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the power of prayer in the life of the leader. The habit of praying daily is the source of wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and strength to the leader. The leader needs wisdom, understanding, knowledge to be able to relate with his followers, understanding their problems, and understand the problem that they're trying to solve together. And at the same time, the wisdom and knowledge and understanding give the leader the clear picture and the clear light to design solutions, steps to be able to solve those problems. At the same time, the wisdom and understanding give the leader a clear perspective to prepare himself and his followers to achieve their future or to prepare for the future which they wanna achieve. At the same time, the leader needs strength to motivate himself, to motivate his followers, so they can take those steps, those little steps daily by day to achieve the goals and objective or the vision they have set together. So all these things are very important in the life of a leader. Now, first, leaders, they develop a habit of praying daily. As we are learning the life of Daniel, in Daniel chapter 6, we see that Daniel developed a habit of praying 3 times a day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. And these are well-chosen hours of the day. And during this time, Daniel gave thanks to his God. This is the time he meditated on the creation and the word of God. And in this time, he presented his case and his problem and his friends to God. And in this time, he found relief and joy to be in the presence of God. And we see this habit developed by other leaders in the Bible. For example, Jesus used to go to pray early in the morning. He prayed for himself, for his disciples, and for his work. We see Paul praying daily. He said, I give my thanks and my request before the living God. We see Moses going to the mountain every morning to seek wisdom and knowledge from God. So we see also David, he said, I pour my soul to God daily. So we see the leaders in the Bible, they developed the habits of prayer. But at the same time too, you can learn about the other leaders like Abraham Lincoln. I said, many times I have found myself in my knees, crying, asking God for help. So prayer, a habit of praying daily is powerful. So you as a leader, you set aside maybe 15 minutes a day to surrender yourself, to tune yourself with the living God. But the very important thing is, during this time of prayer, we see that the angel of God, they visit the servant of the living God. So who knows, God will visit you and he will give you the wisdom and the knowledge during this time of prayer. So it is vital. So these are the time that you set apart to talk with God. Now, second, when Daniel was presented with problems, for example, in chapter 2 of the book of Daniel, King Nebuchadnezzar had a dream and he forgot about it. And he asked all the wisest men, educated men in the Babylon to help him to solve the problem. But none of them could solve, except Daniel presented himself to the king and he asked the king to give him some time. And Daniel ran and went to God. And he prayed with his friend, and God revealed the dream and the interpretation of it. It was done during the time of prayer. So Daniel used the prayer as the source of gain understanding and knowledge and revelation. So as a leader, you're going to face a difficult moment, difficult problems, that there is no solution nowhere. The only solution you can get is during the time of prayer. So when you have this habit of prayer, God will reveal you the understanding and the knowledge. But also when we go to the book of Daniel chapter 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, we see that Daniel surrendered himself to the living God, praying that God may reveal, he may understand the dreams and the difficulty that they were facing his people. So it is vital that the leaders spend time to seek knowledge and understanding. And it was in this time, for example, other leaders in the Bible, that during the time of prayer, that God revealed his vision and his plan to Abraham. It was during the time of prayer that God revealed his vision for the children of Israel to Moses. It was during the time of prayer that Christ received power and knowledge and strength to preach the gospel. So prayers will strengthen you, will give you wisdom and knowledge to the leader. By the way, during this time of prayer, a leader always keep a pen and a notebook, so that when God reveals some good ideas to him, he write them down. Lastly, we see in the book of Daniel chapter 9 that Daniel go to prayer to find strength, to ask for forgiveness. Now remember, the nation of Israel, they were taken to exile because they sinned against God. And the city of Jerusalem was destroyed completely because they disgraced God. And the children of Israel, they became nothing to the nation around them. But Daniel, after realizing that the time of exile is coming to an end, the 70 years, Daniel went to prayer to seek strength. And God gave him the strength and the knowledge and the mercies that the nation of Israel needed. So when you feel weak, when you feel discouraged, when you feel that you are overwhelmed with the difficulties in this life, run to prayer. God will give you the strength and the knowledge and the wisdom you need to overcome. So God bless you, leaders. There are men who devote their life